Well, good morning again from on board the Enchanted Princess. We are at Corfu, or almost Corfu, here in Greece. We are sailing in. It's about 7 in the morning. It's looking beautiful, I have to say. I'm really excited. Never been to Corfu. Been all around the Greek islands. Never been to Corfu. Beth has many times, so really looking forward to this. Come with us as we enjoy this beautiful ship on her first med sailing of the year in this beautiful port. We're just going up to get some coffee as we watch us sail in. And Beth's got the drinks carrier.
You wouldn't notice drinks carrier, and look how easily that goes in your suitcase.
So today we've come to the aft of the ship,
Ta-da!
and I'm very glad we did. Look at these views. Right, so we got our coffees. I think we're going to go find some pre-breakfast. Maybe, if Beth lets me. If you're new to our channel, pre-breakfast is a thing, not in real life, but on a cruise ship.
I know what I might have, banana bread with walnuts.
Wants the banana bread, or the banana bread with walnuts.
There's a waffle station, we only just found it.
3 days on board and we only just found the waffle station.
That's what smells so good. These are all the things you can have. They'll be like little pancakes as well. Can you get me some?
I've got my contribution.
Get me a couple of
Beth wants
those
the
banana bread with walnuts.
There we go.
Come on.
I like that.
It's very good. Amazon. It's a good idea.
So Beth just got complimented by a crew member.
Even the crew think it rocks.
They were complimenting this, not her.
Oh.
So we are just pulling up alongside now. The plan is today to have breakfast on the ship. That was not breakfast, that was pre-breakfast. And then explore Corfu, have lunch on Corfu, and then be back on the ship for this afternoon.
Like Greek food.
We do.
Really nice.
It is.
I'm kind of doing this whispering tone, but it's because it's early still.
So we're going to walk into Corfu Old Town. It is about a 40-minute walk.
But there are buses and taxis outside the port, and there was a transfer you could book through Princess, but it was £15 per person. Which
That's
in my
a lot.
opinion's a bit steep, because if you can make it out the gate, there is a regular bus, or it's about a 40-minute walk right to the old town. But there's plenty of stuff here if you just want to have a mooch. I just did several laps of the buffet and I couldn't find you. I was lost.
Eggy muffin. Breakfast of champions. Oh, don't take it.
No, I want to take a picture of it.
But not everything on Princess is appetizing, as we found out the day before.
This chip was there all day yesterday as well.
You might know them as French fries.
And it's still there.
On the stair.
So I'm going to see how long it takes for them to clear the French fry off the stair. It's the next morning and it's still here. Let's see how long it lasts. Come on, Princess, pick up the chip. You know, people could say I could pick up the chip, but it's a bit of a test now.
Beth and I have a long and storied history on this channel, and even when we're not vlogging, of walking when we probably should have got transport. This was quite a long walk from the ship into Corfu, but it was a nice one. Oh, don't want to make a wrong turn. It's to the right is the town. Of course you can get a really expensive taxi, but we're not. Prices are set though, so that's good. And right there's the city bus.
It's big,
We might
there's
take
another
that
one
back, but
behind
we're going
it.
to try our chances. It's a lovely morning for a walk. There's our ship.
We'd love to be able to tell you that in the world of vlogging, everything is shiny and lovely and wonderful the whole time, but sadly that is not the case, especially when you are travelling with 2 teenage boys and everyone's hungry, they're a bit tired from walking, got a bit of an attitude. So we didn't film and speak as much as we normally would on a day in port. So it's back to the balcony where we will catch you up on what we did do in Corfu town.
Take it away on board Beth and Tony. Right, time for Beth and Tony's port report for Corfu.
Port report,
Beth and Tony's port report. Corfu. Corfu is a beautiful port, and if you are here, we advise you definitely to get off the ship. There's a few options you can do. There's the usual hop on, hop off buses. There's plenty of excursions around the island. You can take shuttle buses into the town itself. We walked the whole way round.
Yeah, now
took about 40 minutes.
Here's the thing. It took 40 minutes there and it took 40 minutes back. And as you can tell, the wind kicked up halfway through.
Well, it kicked up on the way back, not when we went this morning.
I would not recommend doing this in the heat of summer, walking all that way.
There's no way you could do it in the summer. You would fry. But there are, when you get off, if you want to take a taxi, they've got taxi boards with all the different price numbers. €15 if you want to get a cab. Now, Princess, at the time of filming this, were charging $15 return. So if it's just one of you, it's the same as if you get a cab one way. If there's 4 of you, then actually getting a taxi there and back is pretty good value. We didn't feel the need to, did we?
No. We did feel the need to visit the Durrell Park, or Gerald Durrell's Park. Right, we're going to head down to Durrell Park, because we used to watch the Durrells all the time. Not the actual people, the television show. Durrell Park is behind you?
Apparently so.
All right, let's go there. And then we might have some gyros or souvlaki or something like that. And here we are. This is really pretty. I don't read Greek, but I'm pretty sure that's not Gerald Durrell. It's still a really nice place. That is him. He didn't have a beard in the show. It's because he was like 12. Oh, and there's his brother Lawrence. Now we were going to do a Durrell's excursion. We didn't
I kind
end up
of wish
doing
we
that.
did. You can do one where you go round the filming locations on the island if you've seen the TV series The Durrells, which we actually really like that series, don't we?
Yeah, that's great.
And I think if we came back, we'd probably do that. There was quite a few options on Get Your Guide to do that. But this time, we had the kids with us. They'd never been to Corfu. So we thought we'd just have a wander, and it was really nice. We had really good lunch. All in all, another really good port day.
Yeah, but this afternoon, we're going to have a little chill out. We have, obviously, dinner tonight in the main dining room. We're not going to try the buffet like we did last night. Well, we didn't actually try the buffet, we just checked it out.
We might do at some point. I kind of want to. Just no one else does.
And we're going to enjoy the entertainment on offer.
Comedy magician.
Yes, on this, our very last port day. We have tomorrow's sea day as well, but our very last port day on this cruise on Enchanted Princess.
But now we are going to eat biscuits and fruit because that's our afternoon balcony ritual.
That's how we roll. Right, well, we're about to sail away from Corfu. I'm going to run down to the dining room to do something very important for Beth, and then we're going to watch Sail Away and have a Coke. You see, Beth doesn't like surprises, really, in life and on cruise ships, and she likes to go to dinner knowing already what she's going to eat and what the options are. So I'm here at the Amalfi dining room. They're just about to open for dinner themselves. We're not here till 7:20. You can see behind me it's nearly 5:30, nearly sail away time. But these are our options tonight. Let's see what Beth thinks. Me personally, I think I will go for the chunky artichoke and spinach dip. Oh, cordon bleu. I can't really fault chicken cordon bleu, but also beef Wellington. Ooh, that's going to be a very, very difficult choice. And then dessert. Cheesecake, I guess. Elizabeth, having been informed of the menu. We're not going to Crown Grill on this cruise. We're not paying any extra for food on this cruise. What do you want?
Crown Grill!
No, we can't. Are we going to the buffet tonight?
Crown Grill!
Oh no. Oh no. No, as we've told you before, we have booked the Saver Fare, and this vlog series is all about what we can do without buying any extra in terms of food and drinks packages. So that's what we're going to eat. So it looks like we're going to go to Amalfi and have what we have. We're not going to go to
Crown Grill!
But Sail Away is free.
You can't buy Coke in bottles on board the ship, but what you can do is pick them up in supermarkets when you are ashore at a much lower rate than they charge on board the ship. Obviously, this can differ depending where you're sailing, but we've never had a problem in any of the Mediterranean ports bringing drinks that we've bought ashore on board.
So that's our little sail away tip for this video. And now time for dinner.
If you have a preference of where you'd like to sit, such as near a window, if you go onto the app, you can actually click and list your preferences. They can't always guarantee them, but it's worth a shot. We were quite lucky. We usually got near a window.
We're going to cover all the food we ate, every single bite on board the Enchanted Princess in a future vlog. If you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe to BNT at Sea. Click the notification bell as well so that you are made aware when that tasty video drops.
And leave us a like and a comment below. It really does help the channel out and we'd be very, very grateful.
Meanwhile, here in the piazza, so they just said this is part show, part party. And this is the show part. So Beth said this is like the Skydome show on the Iona. So it's meant to be a bit more immersive and not like a show like you can get on the dance floor, as well as watch a bit as well. Now it's the guy's turn.
Everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back, alright.
Yeah, and so now they're inviting people from the audience.
We've done this one on Norwegian.
Yeah, and they did something similar with Celebrity as well.
Yeah.
Let's go to the theater and watch The Comedy Magician. All right.
His shoulder is smoking and his box, or is that his wallet's on fire?
His phone?
His phone?
No, it's a wallet.
Time will tell.
As we said in our last vlog, we're going to make a real effort to enjoy the entertainment tonight, and we were really looking forward to seeing the magic and comedy show. We watched the first part of the show, it was really, really good, but then people started to leave, and it wasn't because the act was bad, he was actually really good.
No, there was something else at play. Right, we left that early. I don't know if you can I don't know if you can tell, but we're really moving at the minute. We've been in worse. Obviously, we used to cruise. Beth and I used to be crew. We've been in a lot worse than this, but this is force 8 winds.
Yeah, and we're in the Med, and normally it's nice and calm in the Med, but it's all right. But we are right at the back of the ship, so we're feeling a little bit more here. Ship's getting a bit quieter because obviously everyone's kind of going to bed. We're also exhausted from walking.
Yeah, 21,000 steps today.
22,000 steps today in Corfu. So we went in, watched a little bit of the show, the close-up magician. He seemed really funny, looked like everyone staying was going to have a really good time.
But the motion at the front was just as bad as it is at the back.
Well, it was even worse at the front. We were starting to feel a little bit sleepy.
Sorry about the camera.
We bailed. We're going to go and get a drink from upstairs at the buffet, and then we're off to bed. We will see you in the morning for our last sea day.
And by the way, the ship has been cleaned up. And if you enjoyed this video, you're really going to like this one. Night.